Genghis Khan carried a 4 feet long sword with him. On his shoulder, he carried his favorite bird, falcon. Fellow Toastmasters, guests, and friends. For the people who do not know, falcon is a bird which is better and surer than any arrow in this world. It can fly up in the sky, and with its binocular eyes, it can view everything that a human eye cannot. Even after toiling for hours in the forest, they could not find any animal. It was like wishing an oasis in a harsh, inclement desert. Frustrated by the futile attempt, Genghis Khan and his team returned to the encampment. They were all dejected, as if they lost a battle. But Genghis Khan would never embrace defeat so easily. He decided to go back into the forest, alone, in search of a prey. Without informing anyone, he climbed up the horse. With a galloping speed, he meandered through the thick forest. After 4 hours of unsuccessful search, Genghis Khan was enervated. Due to extreme heat, his mouth was dry, his skin was pink, his tongue was like a dry, withered leaf. He was longing to sip a few drops of water. To his amazement, he saw a thread of water oozing out from a rock in front of him. He removed the bird from his shoulder. He took out the silver cup, which he always carried with him. The silver cup had tiny, beautiful sunflowers engraved on it. Harsh sun rays, which fell on the silver cup, were reflecting on Khan's face. Those harsh rays were obscuring his vision, and Khan was closing his eyes. He started filling the water. It took a long time to fill the water, as the flow was very thin. When the cup was full, he was jubilant like a child. Smile started dancing on his lips. Khan slowly raised the cup to his lips. Falcon instantly flew towards him, plucked the cup, snatched it from him, and dashed to the ground without any mercy. Khan was totally shocked. He was boiling with anger. But then, it was his favorite bird. And he knew for a fact that the bird was thirsty as well. With the soft voice of a mother, he said, "My dear friend, I know you're thirsty, but have some patience. Let me quench my thirst first. Once my turn is over, it is your turn. Please have some patience," he requested the bird. With waves of patience, he picked up the cup, started filling the water again. This time, when the cup was half filled, the bird flew towards him again, picked up the cup, smashed to the ground. This time, Khan was infuriated. The bubble of his patience was burst instantly. With a strong voice, laced with anger, he said, "Hey, now you're crossing the limit. You are deliberately insulting me. If you do not watch out your behavior, you may have to pay a heavy price for this. Watch out." This time, he drew his sword, 4 feet long, extremely sharp, from his cupboard. With his right hand, with his left hand, he started filling the water. His left eye was focused on the bird, and the right eye was focused on the water stream. He started filling the cup. As soon as enough water was filled in the cup, as he guessed rightly, the bird flew towards him again. Khan, with the agility of a squirrel, turned towards the bird. With one thrust, with all the power in his body, he pierced the sword into the bird's chest. The sword permeated the fragile body of the bird. With Within seconds, the bird's candle of life was blown off. He took the cup again, looked at the stream. By that time, unfortunately, water had dried up in the stream. But Khan was ready to do anything to quench his thirst. In the whirlpool of anger, he did not even realize he killed his favorite bird. He climbed up the rock in search of a spring. To his amazement, he saw a pool of water in front of him. The pool was placid, with no ripples on its surface. In the middle of the pool, he saw a poisonous green-skinned snake floating dead. He also saw a couple of ducks lying dead next to the pool. He understood that those ducks definitely would have drunk the water from the pool. That's why they kissed death. Then he realized if he had drunk water from that pool, he would have been kissed by death in no time. Then he realized what the bird was trying to do. The fire of anger in his mind was doused immediately. He realized he committed a mistake. But it was too late. The bird was dead already. Enmeshed by the cobweb of remorse, he returned back to the encampment. He carried the bird in his arms. The bird had blood stains on its wings. Those blood stains were slowly turning black. When he returned to the camp, the first thing he did was, he called his servant. He ordered a gold figurine of the bird to be made. He wanted to venerate the bird which saved his life. When the figurine was unveiled in front of Khan, tears started flooding from his eyes. He couldn't control his tears. He took his sword. On the left wing, this is what he engraved. Even when a friend does something we do not like, he continues to be our friend. On the right wing of the bird, this is what he wrote. Any action committed in anger is an action destined to fail. Mr. Toastmaster.
Anger management, and you have it from the Guru himself in a lovely tale. Thank you for that wonderful yarn that you spun for us. I move on to the table topic section. I invite Farhan, the DTM for the day.
Thank you.